Do you want to learn how to main Sage? This is the 20th episode of my Sage only to Platinum series, where I go from Iron all the way to Platinum only using Sage. Last act we finished off in Gold 1, and in this video you will be seeing my 5 placement matches for this act. Let's see if we could get a higher rank than we did last act. If you use the Sage wall on B site Ascent, you could get a view of the whole site and you can kill people pretty easily also. But it's better to do this with an actual assault rifle. If you're looking for a post plant wall on A site, this is the wall that I use. You plant right here and you aim towards heaven. And then you could just wall it off and then you'll be locked together. But it is better if you have a few teammates. When you're defending on Ascent, you could like barely peek, and with good crosshair placement, as soon as they peek, you can kill them or at least shoot them. And then as soon as that happens, you back off and wall it off. But sometimes you gotta be unpredictable, so when you wall it off, be on top of the wall, and then you could peek again and kill them, and then you back off for good. And with that being said, we weren't able to win game 1 and we lost 7-13. On to game 2. On Breeze, when you're playing post on B, this is a wall that you could do, which blocks off one of the main places where people can be, and then you could hide there. And then when you hide there, no one really checks where you are, and because of that, you're able to get free kills like I did here. And if you don't want to do that wall, you could do this wall, which had the exact same purpose, but just hold a different angle. Even if you're playing Sage, don't be afraid to use a sniper like a Marshal or Operator. When you're defending, you could just hold that angle and you could get a pick or two. And then right after, you could wall off the angle. Then pick a different angle and kill people there also. If you're looking for a Grim wall, you could do this wall and then just peek it with the sniper. It's a good wall because no one will really have the crosshair even close to your head. But after you get a pick, you should probably back off. And sadly, we lost game 2, 9-13. On to game 3. On Fracture, when they went to the other site that you're not holding, just flank them. Because sometimes people don't even watch flank, and you're able to easily kill all of them. Just like you could barely peek on Ascent, you could also do this here on Fracture. But then when you wall it off, use your mistakes to your advantage. As soon as I walled it off, I did not mean to make there a hole there, but I peeked the hole, got a pick, and ran out. Try to read your opponents. If you find out that they over-rotate a lot, just fake a site and then go the opposite site. You could catch them off their spawn, and then get a few picks. Even when you're attacking with the site, on maps like Fracture, you could still flank the other team like I did here. I flanked the Sage, and because of that, I was able to easily kill her. Sage is here, Sage is here. And after I flanked their team multiple times, we were able to win game 3, 13-11. On to game 4. If you're playing Sage, just don't entry. You don't have the utility for that. As a Sage, when you're pushing into site, the first thing you need to do is close door. And then after that, if you have Spike, plant it, and if not, go to heaven and wall off heaven. And if you're wondering why you do that wall and not a more forward wall, this is why. Make sure you communicate and work with your team. Me and Jet pushed up here while Astra did her suck and pushed them all together. And because of that, we were able to push even though we were defending and kill a lot of them. Back, behind box. Let's go. Good job, guys. But make sure if you're playing Astra, don't suck your Sage that's on top of the Sage wall. When you're defending, if you know where they're gonna peek from and you're through a smoke, just shoot through the smoke. This is the same peek as I've shown before, just barely peek, and then whenever they try to push onto site, you kill them, back off, and wall it off. This is a trick that is high risk, high reward. You wall it off, acting like you're not there, and if they all push onto site and someone didn't hear, you're able to kill a lot of them. And if you're wondering why you just barely peek and don't wide peek, this is why. There's 2 of them. And sadly, we weren't able to win game 4 and we lost 11-13. On to game 5. Whenever you're attacking on Breeze, always put at least one of your teammates to push tube. Because there's 2 scenarios that can happen. Either you get a free pick or you get a free flank on them. It's a win-win situation. If your whole team is buying and you're just a little off from buying a Vandal or a Phantom, don't buy a Spexr on Breeze. Instead, buy a Guardian. It's way better. This is another example of working with your team and pushing even when you're defending. There was 3 of us that pushed all of them, and we had a Rain of Flash on top of that. And because of that, we were able to win this round. And eventually, we also won the game, 13-3. That's it for all the games. And let's now see what rank we got. This last game, we did match MVP, so let's see what rank we got. And we got Gold 2, which is better than the last act. And if you guys want to know something real quick, next episode is going to be my last one. We're going to be reaching Platinum 1 by the end of next episode. Stay tuned to find out. And thanks for watching, guys. If you learned something new or enjoyed, consider subscribing since we're so close to 1,300 subscribers. I'm also doing shotgun only to platinum. If you do want to watch that, it's in the bottom right of your screen. I recommend you watching the video in the top right of your screen, and I do coach my viewers. If you want to get coached, just comment down your Discord name and join my Discord server. Link in the description. And that's it for the video, guys. Later.